Hello everyone and welcome to my video of school organization and diversity. First, we are going to go into the block 1. Well, the school is a public primary school with a population from diverse cultures located in the town of Santomera. One of its biggest aims is to provide an education based on the principles of inclusion and equality. It follows the decree number 359 of 2009 of 13 of October, which establishes and regulated the educational response to student diversity in the autonomous community of the region of Murcia. As we can see in the current timetable, we can find religious education lessons for Christianity, but not for Islam, and that's what we are going to solve today. In the last months, we proposed to the parents of the school to include Islam religion, as we had received a lot of demand from a group of Muslim students and their families, but we are having some problems because opposition is springing up among the parents. First, we need to talk about introducing Islamic religious education classes with the school community and share opinions. Then, we need to develop a curriculum for Islamic religious education lessons that aligns with the decree of 17 of October of primary education in the region of Murcia, in which it is highlighted that it's important to know, understand, and respect different cultures and difference between people. Then we need to search for a teacher that has qualification and experience in Islamic religious education to hire. The selection is done by the Counseling of Education, who has published an announcement in its website asking for Islamic religious education teachers. Then we need to design a new timetable where we have to locate the Islamic religious education. We're going to introduce it in the same hour as Christian religious education so that the children can choose to be in one or another. We need to provide access to a prayer room, and each Islamic child is going to bring the things that they need. When the project is consolidated, we will ensure that before the start of the school year, the parents express their wish for pupils to receive or not receive religious education. The evaluation of the teaching of Islamic religion will be carried out in the same terms as other areas of primary education, which will be in concordance with the religious provisions of the cooperation agreement signed by the states. In order to guarantee the principle of equality among all the students, the marks obtained in assessment of teaching of Islamic religion shall not be taken into account in examination in which the academic scores are important. Then we need to do a regular revision of the school policies to ensure that they concur with the needs of the diverse school community. And finally, the school shall provide the organizational measures so that those peoples whose parents have not opted to take religious education receive the appropriate educational attention. So for those parents who object, there will always be this option, and they will always be able to make a complaint to the Counseling of Education if they have any objections. The school plan is based on the following official documents. The actors involved are the school principal and the leadership team, teachers including the Islamic Religious Education 1, Muslim students and their families, other students and their families, school staff, and Islamic community leaders and scholars. The school plan affects the following organizational relationships between the school and the Muslim community, and the relationship between the school and other religious and cultural communities in the school catchment area. Now we are going to go into the second block, and I have chosen the first question. So let's see the 5 main points of my program related to the improvement of the digital competence. The first one is participation, collaboration, and coordination. Those 3 aspects are essential in complex organization to encourage collaboration and teamwork through digital tools. The second one is provide to the teachers continuous training sessions. The technology is constantly evolving, and we shall keep the staff of our organization updated. The third one is provide privacy, security, and personal data protection by using digital technologies in a responsible way. Our organization must be safe from cyber attacks, so to fix this complexity, we will implement cybersecurity measures. Fourth one is to use digital technologies to provide feedback and reinforcement based on the data obtained. This affects the complexity of the organization by making sure that each one understands correctly the learning provided by digital technologies. And the final one is to design a digital strategy that concurs with the goals and competencies of the curriculum of the organization, so that the learning of the organization would be in part based on digital technologies. I think that these points reflect my style of leadership, which is transformational, because a transformational leader is able to face the challenges in a changing environment, and being transformational is key to being efficient. The digital technologies are constantly evolving, and a transformational headmaster would be able to keep the organization updated. Now let's go into the third block, and I have chosen the second question. So let's see how different educational laws affected the attention to diversity in the Spanish educational system. In 1938 was created the ONCE, and the schools of Madrid, Seville, Alicante, and Pontevedra to cover the needs of people. In 1945, the state created special schools to cover the needs of children with deficiencies. It was thanks to the public education law. In 1953 appeared the Board of Abnormal Children, which 3 years later will become the National Board of Special Education. In 1970, the General Law of Education, which promotes the integral development of the person. In 1982, the Law of Social Integration of the Handicapped, that includes the rights of the handicapped, its prevention, and how they would be diagnosed. In 1985, the Ministerial Order of March includes amongst its articles the support and adaptation of special education. In 1990, the LOCSE includes the respect for the linguistic and cultural plurality in Spain. Special education was born as a segregated educational system where there was a total separation between normal and abnormal people. It was thanks to an intelligent test of Binet, which made a classification that strengthened the separation between normal and pathological. All of these laws promoted the integration, and the same rights were claimed for all people, which meant the end of the segregation. Then some changes were made in order to achieve the inclusion, like focusing on the group instead of the student itself. Imagine a multicultural classroom with students from different backgrounds: Hispanic, Asian, African, and European. They speak different languages and have different beliefs and religion. The teacher, to promote the inclusion of everyone, could celebrate cultural celebrations and traditions in a class, and this will foster empathy and respect among everyone. As every child will share these perspectives and experience. Now let's go into the second part of this video. Well, I think that in this video I deserve more than a 6 because I had made a huge research with the help of real teachers and headmasters that provided me with a lot of resources to develop this video. The most crucial idea about school organization that I have learned is that we can explain the same concept in a positive and a negative way. Not often the positive way shows more results. I don't think that there are any idea about school organization that I couldn't imagine before, because my 2 parents are teachers, so I had always listened to them when they were talking about school stuff. The most crucial idea about attention to diversity that I have learned is that taking into account the needs of everyone is crucial for the development of the person itself. I do feel more aware of the importance of attending to diversity because I find it crucial to achieve a good coexistence in class. During the preparation of this video, I have learned that being a headmaster is a task that needs a lot of effort because you have to take into account tons of things and legal documents. Also, I learned that the task of a teacher is crucial in the life of every single child, so they must take care of their pupils correctly. Thank you for listening to me during this video, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!